Hey, good morning. Welcome to the CGS Biblecast. You're awesome. You woke up today and you said, I'm going to start my day off by listening to the Word of God and investing my time there. So that's great. So congratulations. We're going to be in Numbers chapter 20. Let's go ahead and switch it over here. Chapter 20. Moses strikes the rock. This is kind of a cool story. It's a mistake Moses makes, which is what's really cool. Like sometimes we think about these figures in the Bible as these like incredible men of God that just are perfect, but they make a lot of mistakes. And Moses makes a lot of mistakes. So the people are in need of water, and so they rebel against Moses and Aaron. They blamed him, and once again, they're like, we should have just stayed in Egypt. We're all going to die. Our livestock are all going to die. Why did you bring us out here just to die? Blah, 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 blah. Same old stuff over and over again. And then God speaks to Moses and tells him, hey, I want you to go over there and speak to the rock over there, and it'll pour out water. And it'll provide enough water for to satisfy the whole community. And then verse 10, it says, then he and Aaron summoned the people to come and gather at the rock. Listen, you rebels, he shouted. Must we bring you water from this rock? Now, here's where the mistake starts to show up. He says, let me find it here. Oh, it's way behind. Why is it so slow? That's so annoying. Anyway, it's coming. He says, must we bring you water from this rock? Okay, so that's a mistake. Like he is speaking out of terms here. Must we bring you water? Okay. Then in verse 12, he did this, and he basically strikes the rock with the staff, and water gushes out. So God does it, but he doesn't speak to it. He strikes it. And verse 12 is where we get to the meat here. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, because you did not trust me enough to demonstrate my holiness to the people of Israel, you will not lead them into the land that I'm giving you. And so this is a big problem for Moses. He has been living out this promise and bringing all these people out to live in this promise with him, that you are going to be living in a new promised land, a land that flows with milk and honey. And because they keep rebelling and they keep doing stupid stuff, they don't. They keep doing, it's just so irrational the way that they act. And Moses here partakes in this irrational thought. We read how God clearly told Moses to speak to the rock, but then he strikes it, and he does it twice. And the rock still produces water. God still is like, okay, I need to give these people water. He does that. But it's not right. He doesn't do what he was told. So it's easy for us to read this and see that it's not going to end well. But the chances are we've done the same thing in our life. We become impatient and think that our plans will work better. We think that slightly tweaking God's plan won't really matter. I'm going to do the heart of it. I'm going to go to this rock. I'm going to bring the people to see the miracle of God happen, and they're going to get water. But he changes it, and he starts to take credit for it. And when we attempt to bypass God's authority in our lives, it never ends well. In our finite minds, God's ways are often complex and not easy to understand. But rest assured, they are the best way. We can be confident that his plans are meant for good and for his glory. So be patient, follow his instructions, and watch him work beyond your expectations. You never know how it's going to go on your own. You may do crazy stuff like strike a rock and water comes out, but you never know when you're on your own. But when you're on God's plan and his purpose, you know he's going to stand on his word. He's going to stand by his promises, and he's not going to let you down. May not look exactly what you think it's going to look like, but he is going to stand by those promises. Have a good day. And remember, it seems like we say it every day on here, trust the Lord. He knows how it's going to play out, and he knows the right way to go for you to end up stronger and greater and better and have more when you're done, because you just got to trust him. Have a good day.